Now then, check this out. I wanted to wait a little bit before I actually reacted to it, but I think this is just about right. This came out, what, 4 days ago now? So by the time I actually put it out, it'll be a week. Bam. I'm a genius. Check this out. CameronF305. I didn't know this. Apparently this guy apparently completely rebooted the, Content Cop franchise himself. And it's kind of cool. Some people are saying that bro really kind of nailed it. It's a friggin' hour-long thing. So I figured, you know what? Let's do it. Let's react to it. Let's get through it. After this, we'll call this stream. Yeah. It'll be like a cool little 2-hour stream. And then I'll call the stream there, and then we'll come back with some Honkai Star Rail. We can try out the new stuff. Depending on how long that goes on for, we might even get into a little bit of the Nikkei stuff. But we'll see. And if not, then we'll do Nikkei the next day. Okay, CameronF305, first time ever reacting, I believe, to his stuff. I think I've seen some people, clip him, though. But, let's see. This is a Content Cop on Hasan Piker. Let's check it out.
Eat the rich.
What we do here is go back.
Eat the rich.
Seriously, Hasan Piker with the Eat the Rich shirt while being a 1%er himself. We got a Hyper Beast Grifter! Ew! What was that? What? First of all, yeah, it's baby oil, but... You're invited! Come join a fun game of the Drunk Soggy Biscuit. Yeah. With your favorite Twitch streamers at the next streamer party. Details: bring your own baby oil. Alcohol will be present. Bringing your alcoholic friends is encouraged. Do not speak ill of Hasan. Do not speak ill of Dad Clancy. Everybody important will be there. Who we got? We got P. Diddy. Oh, okay. We know that's Hasan's favorite boy, so good thing he'll be there. I don't know who the hell that is. That's, eyebrow guy. What the hell? Who the hell is that? Is that Miskiff? I don't know who that is. Is that Jack Doherty? I don't know who that is. I definitely don't know who that is. Somebody. Is that Charlie? Is that Pygmy Zero? I don't know. Who is that? Yeah! Maybe, in his use, is that XQC? Ludwig! And I got no idea who that is either. Oh, that's Denim though! I could tell because of the giant booba. If you actually, just take this frame right here, it looks like a giant, phallic object. I'm just saying. Now you'll never be able to unsee that. They also a lot of beer bottles. A lot of Coronas. What is he going to Ludwig's house? Jesus. Well, you forgot one. Oh, let's go.
Hello.
Is that Sam Hyde in the back? Let's go. Hasan Piker! I'm coming for you!
Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Content Cop.
Nah, son, somebody out there made an entire freaking breakdown of the Sam Hyde situation, and I kind of want to check it out.
Very excited for today's episode. Cameron, I could not be more
In fact, it might have
excited
even been this fool. Did this guy do an Ian and Anissa Content Cop? I might have to check that one out.
After Hasan Piker, I believe
Hasan Piker, dude, this guy really gets the freaking iTubs vibe.
For getting an immoral piece of shit until the end of time. In the end, I'd get a nice check, and Hasan would have a new name in his little circle of people that he likes to blame whenever someone tries to hold him to account. And as fun as all of that sounds, if you're expecting me to stoke the flames of this forever war, you're gonna be pretty disappointed, because this video does not.
Bro, I've heard he actually is balding though. Is that true? Is that real?
focus on Hasan Piker. Actually, I've had a completely different streamer in mind since the day I announced I would be continuing Content Cop myself. And many of you may be very happy to hear this name. He's very spineless, and just like his daddy, he's a horrible—
No way, dude. Are you rice gumming us right now? Are you giving us the rice gum? Are you giving us like the where you say it's Logan Paul, but it turns out to be rice gum?
friend, and he loves to dodge accountability. Let's up
It's Asian Logan Paul!
those numbers! The one and only.
Damn it, I just put up a freaking Ludwig video today.
Ludwig, or as I like to call him, Hasan's Piker. For those upset that this video is actually focused on
Hasan's
Hasan's
Piker.
lapdog rather than relitigating all the bullshit he's done over the years, you can watch Ethan's
Bro, he
content-
kinda is like Hasan's lapdog, bro. I still haven't forgotten that time where, Hasan got mad because, like, Hasan Piker was like, bro, being a streamer is harder than a 9 to 5. And then Ludwig's like, that's stupid. And then Hasan Piker was like, what a prick. And then Ludwig's like, I'm sorry, I'll take it down. And he literally, like, took down the video.
Any of the wide variety of great videos that Willie Mack has made on the subject. Those will be linked in the description, and also, don't worry, this doesn't mean I don't plan on ever criticizing Hasan or don't have plans to cover him in a video like this. It's probably not going to be a content cop. He requires a fucking SWAT team, okay? This isn't—
Damn it, bro. Like, last video was Shoe on Head, and she had a freaking, the sugar-free white monster. This guy's got the blue monster. Like, now I'm freaking thirsty. I want a monster.
normal arrest. But if you want to know my rationale for this bait and switch, I'll put it on screen. Today's theme on Content Cop is purity. To briefly describe Ludwig and his content, he is a popular Twitch streamer, YouTuber, and a 30-year-old charismatic frat boy with a disingenuous feeling personality.
Fucking 30 years
Bro, no freaking way we're the same age. That's insane. Well, I'm younger than him, technically.
old.
But that's
You got
because
a
I was born in
30-year-old
December.
man calling me fucking ugly on a goddamn social media website.
He's also the longtime partner of QT Cinderella, who will also be mentioned in this video. Mario, this is no to Fireflower, Mario.
Oh yeah, Ouija time.
Ouija
His content
time!
consists of these cowardly, shitty,
Oh, yeah.
hypocritical takes. A lot of it's very boring. He also runs these streamer events where they just feel like
What
these
happened to the Sam Hyde? What happened to the Sam Hyde picture?
self-regulation spectacles rather than anything of substance, like a big fucking game of soggy biscuit where everyone's just gonna jerk each other off. Do you like that, Mr. Patcher? Could I interest
Mr.
you in
Patcher.
some baby oil?
Stop. No, stop.
Don't worry, Mr. Patcher. There's a
Ugh, you're gonna get baby oil on the floor.
or where that came from. All of that alone made him someone on my radar and made me start writing for this fucking video. However, the cherry on top is his blatant dodging of accountability and his part in a certain epidemic that we will be discussing later today. Alert! Alert! Hasan's feelings were hurt. Alert! Alert! Hasan's feelings were hurt.
Bro, tell me. Yes! No, he's gonna start off with the whole situation I just mentioned.
Today's episode of Content Cop Reload is sponsored by my socials and my lovely patrons and members. For behind-the-scenes content and live streams, be sure to check out my second channel, Chaotic Cameron. Join the Discord server and interact with the community. And don't forget to
Alright, so far, bro, I'm liking this. I'm a sub.
follow that Twitter and Instagram. Or you could support me like these lovely people by becoming a patron or channel member. Lastly, we're getting really close to 100k, so take it away, Ludwig.
Let's up the. Where you at right now?
I wanna make
62?
something
Where you
clear.
at right now? Bro's at 75. He's about to get to 76, bro. He's at 75.9. Let's go!
On a serious note,
Let's
I don't
up
hate
those
Ludwig, and by no
numbers!
means do I think he's the worst person on Twitch. Not at all. I've just always got this disingenuous vibe from him. I think
Oh,
he's
he's fake as
coward who's
hell,
been
yeah,
showing his
yeah.
ass for a while without any
He feels
criticism,
fake.
and that's why I'm making this video. Now, while I was working on this video,
He feels like one of those people that uses charity to like make himself seem like a really cool guy while like being a douche to somebody. You know, like one of those people that's just like, check out this charity I'm doing. I'm so nice, but also screw this guy. I'm gonna ruin their career and they're pieces of shit. And like just like what the frick?
controversy involving Ludwig occurred, which we will be going
A
over
lot
in
of-
more
a lot of those
detail.
kinds of people
But
lately.
to summarize, at one of his streamer events, Ludwig invited his alcoholic friend and then encouraged him to abuse alcohol to a dangerous and deadly degree.
Bro, I saw a tweet. Apparently, Mango's wife was like really pissed off at Ludwig.
This caused many uncomfortable situations, especially for the female guests, which Ludwig dodged all accountability for. This incident only reinforced the criticism I had already planned to bring forward, but I needed to mention it regardless. So,
Bro didn't just dodge accountability for it, bro. Bro, like, like Neo in the Matrix freaking dodge that thing, bro. Like bro was like trying, like bro was like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like bro didn't let a single bullet touch him, bro.
Today we'll be giving Ludwig his long-awaited
He
period
said,
of
"Not
test
my
and seeing
fault,
how his
not my
content
problem.
holds up against
His issue, not mine." Alcoholism, what?
Have you ever met someone that just doesn't really have a personality? Like they completely shift who they are and what their values are depending on their environment? Well, our
Is that a personal attack? Why you coming at me like that?
chameleon jellyfish friend Ludwig here does that a lot. Of course, it's natural
Oh,
to
okay,
adapt
okay,
to
okay.
your
Alright, cool. No, okay, no, that's fine.
and those around you, but I'm talking like a complete shift in personality and morals depending on who you need to appease. And one of his mogul mails, Ludwig covers Hasan's streaming is more soul
No, for real
crushing.
though, this situation is really what, like, absolutely. I was a huge Mogul Mail fan until this situation. When I saw that, I don't know, there was like something in me that just said like, this guy is just fake as hell. Like, he just felt so disingenuous after that I just couldn't watch him anymore.
Than a 9 to 5
And y'all
job
can tell too, because all of a sudden I stopped reacting to, like, I stopped doing reactions to him too on the channel.
comment.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome, a real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean?
It does. It's way worse. It's 100 times worse. A real job. As somebody who's done a 9 to 5 and is now currently doing basically 10 to 7, literally the exact same schedule, streaming, it's not comparable in any way, shape, or form.
way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
Ludwig is
Yeah, I do
anything but
9 hours
negative
of
towards
streaming.
Hasan
It's
in
not
these
that- it's
clips.
not that
He's
tough.
extremely soft on him. Yeah, he pokes a little bit of fun, but he shows the full context, and that's that. He was extremely fair. But then Hasan finds out and watches, and he gets mad, and his feelings get hurt, and his chat is like, L Ludwig.
As a streamer myself for almost 6 years now, on how hard it really is. I'm kidding. I would look. I just.
Oh god, it's such a fake fucking thing to do. Using someone who you're friends with, like being maliciously clipped out of context to be like, I'm actually one of the good content creators. Like, it's like no different than what Muda did. He showed the
He's not even doing that though. He wasn't even doing like, I'm one of the good content creators. It's just that you had a bad take. All he's saying is your take was bad. Like, it's just it's flat out just not true. Like, live streaming is not more difficult and not more soul sucking than a normal 9 to 5 job, especially not if you're like
context
dealing with customers.
It doesn't fucking matter that he showed the context.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Even
odd
showing the
that I could just,
context
like,
doesn't
sit
matter.
here and be like, yeah, that's right, dude. Yeah, wag your fucking finger at me. He fucking threw me to the flames.
And this is like the end of the world.
Bro really got his feelings hurt, bro. Really got his fifis hurt, bro.
Hasan's mad.
Call Hasan and apologize.
Hasan's mad. I've got to get SpongeBob back.
Why is Hasan mad? What did I do?
I'm
Look at
sorry,
this, bro.
Hasan Patcher.
Because I'm a mogul male? I feel like everything I said was fine. Am I crazy? Farmed for views? Oh, well, I mean, shit, if that's the deal. I'll just fucking pull him out of the thumbnail, and then I feel like it doesn't really...
Please take my offering.
Even Ludwig didn't think it was like, oh, he doesn't want me to farm him for views. Okay, I'll take him out the thumbnail. Even Ludwig was like, there's no way he just like disallows any and all criticism of him in any way, shape, or form.
That's a change on the fly, baby.
Delete the video. We can't have that. You cannot be mad, Hasan Patcher. New video, new take. Okay. He called it a re-upload, but it was a new take the next video.
It was an
To
entirely.
explain why
He
had to
completely
re-record
changed
the
his
video
opinion.
Instead of saying that he has to fix his wording for Hasan, he decides to blame drama commentators instead. It's fucking hilarious.
I was just being used in a proxy war for people who don't like Hasan. Why the fuck am I being used for that? Good. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He wasn't. That had nothing to do with it. It was literally just Hasan getting mad. Nobody. There was no proxy war. There was nothing. It was literally just freaking Hasan Piker getting mad that this dude just didn't agree with him 100%. How
simple.
dare you disagree with
And
me?
this is the one that sent me over the edge. Now, this is a DM from a guy that just said no balls.
Oh, that sent you over the edge, dude.
That's the
ego on
one
this
that made him
motherfucker.
decide to
I
change
would expand
the
upon this in
video.
the later part of the video, but I wanted to bring up this example specifically because it's very obvious that Ludwig wants to appease as many people as possible. Now, I'm no mind reader. I don't know his intentions, but it might have something to do with the fact that he organizes a lot of streamer events, that his, girlfriend runs the streamer awards and has a podcast with Hasan, or maybe he's just a nice guy. I don't know, but my critique is that it feels very inauthentic and
His girlfriend, I didn't know that about Cutie Cinderella. She was a podcast with Hasan? Damn, no wonder Ludwig doesn't want to piss him off. Hasan will stop funding his
sick.
girlfriend.
And, of course, if nothing bad came of this, then I probably wouldn't be talking to you about it. But as we all know, that's just simply not the case.
I didn't know Hasan Piker was funding Ludwig's girlfriend. Ooh, my bad. Damn, that's crazy. Hasan Piker just funds Ludwig's girlfriend every single week?
The burden of having to appease as many people as possible, there are going to be a few hiccups along the way when you're trying to virtue signal for all that desired approval.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where, like, 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And, like, ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated 10K, because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate, but I won't throw it on you, you know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are gonna say that, you know what I mean? That's why it's the
This is a cracker take.
difference between, like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need to put your money there. I don't need to enter a fucking debate about whether that's
Cracker-ass
worthwhile.
take.
Cracker take coming from the freaking lady who spends more money on McDonald's than she's ever actually donated to the freaking cause.
Hey, I know Arabs are dying, but I'm not gonna tell you to donate. Me, I donated $10,000, but I'm not gonna promote it. Just don't say you donated $10,000.
Yeah, you
If
didn't
you're not
donate
against
shit
it,
though,
at
did
this
you?
point, like, keep your fucking money. Keep your $10,000.
You're literally right now earning $800 for rent. Who the hell are you to talk? How much money have you donated to the cause?
Keep your little chump change. Like,
Now, Ludwig obviously is not in the wrong in the example that I just played, but it is really funny seeing him try to dodge all the fucking bullets like it's the goddamn Matrix, and yet he's still not able to appease one of Hasan's moderators, or Hasan himself.
Yeah, because there is no appeasing any of these freaking psychopaths. No matter what you do, you're never going to appease them. You're a white guy, and that mean by default that means you're an evil person.
Omega, right? He was bad and trying to appeal to everyone and not take a real solid stance, but Frogan should have called him that. No, I don't give a shit about like someone being called a cracker, okay? As someone who is white and has like used that word myself.
And this shit's already-
As someone who is white and has used that word myself, says Hasan Piker. So you admit that you're like the whitest guy ever. Okay, cool.
cucked. He already defends Hasan tooth and nail all the time. Mr. Hasan Petcher, I would never spec ill of you. Take some baba oil. He loves the baba oil on his fetch. But it's especially cucked given the fact that he was going apeshit defending her over Ethan misspeaking about the order of which she won Rising Star of the Year. And by God, let me tell you, that star is still rising.
base?
She gets nominated for Rising Star again. Are they?
Now, I tried messaging to deal with it offline, but this is just wrong. And not only like wrong information, it's like fake and doctored information. First off,
Yeah, first of all, she didn't win, okay? She's too much of a loser to actually win. She was only nominated for Rising Star, okay? She never actually won because she never actually deserved the awards to begin with.
At the street.
look, I won't speak for Cutie. I'm not friends
Okay,
with
she was a falling star.
Frogan. I don't particularly like Frogan. The problem here is that he goes on to say, oh, she won an award and then got nominated the next year and then has a joke. This is a totally fake image. And when I did a bit of research, I did a reverse image search, I find out this fake image came from Destiny's subreddit a few months ago. To be clear, it is true that she was nominated in 2021.
Yeah, but she's too much of a loser to actually win. So fake news, not real. She didn't win. She's a loser.
And lost. And then was again nominated 2022 and then won.
Oh yeah, did I mention that he also co-hosts the Streamer Award?
Keep your little chump
Oh,
change.
did she actually
Yeah,
win
well,
one?
Would keep your chump change. In fact, never fucking show your face around here again. Go be a VTuber. Go use your chump change on VTubing. You know, Ludwig
Yeah, no, I vehemently disowned that VTuber moment in history. I said no, I refuse.
Ludwig's a pure guy.
I don't
He'll
like
tell
that
you
fool.
himself. He loves to virtue signal. Like there was this time where Hasan and a bunch of buddies decided to attack this YouTuber in the name of feminism, and for some reason Ludwig just decided it was a perfect time to jump in. But he doesn't like to cover drama, of course. He's Ludwig from video games. But we can break this rule if it's in the name of feminism, of course. And my problem there is when you make blanket posts on issues that fucking everyone agrees on just to get good boy points from your peers and audience who eat that shit up. Now, this is not a problem exclusive.
I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of times where I thought about doing stuff like that. And I just figured, like, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just do an entire reaction and get my point across during the reaction. You know what I mean? Because I feel like just making a video where it's just you talking in front of the camera, just being like, guys, I'm a good boy, and I have all the good opinions. And then just, I feel like that's such a nothing burger sandwich, you know what I'm saying?
To Ludwig, but it's still
At least with a reaction, it feels like it's more of a conversation.
extremely pretentious and annoying, especially from people who actually have the means to fucking do something. This is the type of shit that turns people who would otherwise be more outspoken and willing to take action for the cause away from wanting to support it at all. It would be better to donate to or promote resources that actually help the cause you're virtue signaling about, or at least add a meaningful discussion to whatever the fuck you're bitching about. Otherwise, please shut the fuck up. Ludwig is not just a chameleon, he's also a jellyfish. No spine, no opinions, just blending.
Jellywig!
Now, if I were a betting man,
it's insane that the entire community has basically come together to call this man a jellyfish.
I would
Because of
bet
just how
that this
spineless he
man's
is.
ass has a lot of splinters. He loves to sit on that fence. We call him Splinter Ass. I'm sure there's wood all over that ass.
Oh, splinter ass!
How
Ah!
much wood is on Ludwig's ass? So much wood on that ass from all that fence sitting, because he loves to sit on that fence. I'm starting to wonder if something funny is going on between Ludwig and fences, the way he loves to fence it. Now, my earlier comment...
Bro, he's grinding on that fence! Hey, he looks like that... Why he look like that Ken from that Barbie movie right now?
led you to believe that Ludwig actually makes drama content. And that's just not true. He's only Ludwig from video games. He doesn't talk about drama.
Don't care to discuss 99% of this because I'm Ludwig from video games. However,
I didn't realize his VTuber model had like a shirtless mode.
H3,
except for the numerous amount of times he's talked about drama. Ludwig ran a fucking boring channel called Mogul Mail where he would talk about whatever he felt like. Sometimes he would cover internet trauma that he totally cared about, or just whatever the fuck.
I have a shirtless mode too, but I don't want to use it because now that I'm a chibi, I'm kind of scared for the whole Texas situation.
Else came to his mind. On its face, I really don't have a problem with this.
I'm freaking 29 years old.
I find a lot of these videos to be really fucking boring. However, when you
and my VTuber model is like billions of years old, like well, thousands, not billions, right? Thousands.
Take a look at some of the topics he chooses to cover.
I'm an Aztec spirit.
Conflicts of interest. Ludwig barely ever takes a stance in any of these videos unless it's super fucking safe for him. Yet, he always expresses feeling the need to talk about it. He took weeks being so afraid to take a stance on the Mr. Beast drama because they were friends. And frankly, I assume he saw a lot of holes in the way this dipshit tried presenting.
Well, I guess it would be what, an Aztec god?
I was afraid to press on it because he knew his...
If I'm the companion spirit of Shichipili, does that make me also technically a god, right? A monkey god? Yeah, I'm a monkey god.
Audience would tear him apart because it was popular to hate Mr. Beast at that moment in time. And on the same token, there were things that were super easy to criticize Mr. Beast for that were undeniable that he was completely dodging. Now, I should clarify he did apologize for this instance of fence sitting. However, he decided to take some random fucking ASMR channel down with him who got a little bit of information wrong. And honestly, the shit that the guy got wrong was up to semantics. It felt really unnecessary in a way to dodge some of the accountability.
Yeah, he took a page out of the Hasan Piker school of running away from things, where you basically just like argue a point that has nothing to do with nothing, and then don't really argue anything else. You just sort of like ignore everything else.
In some of these videos, he almost looks uncomfortable covering these situations, yet insistent on doing it anyways.
when there's a topic that needs to be talked about, not necessarily because I'm dying to talk about it, but because it is so relevant in the space that I am in, or I am perceived to be so close to said topic that not talking about it doesn't seem like an option.
Earlier, I showed the example of Ludwig deleting a mogul male over Hasan getting mad. It's a perfect example of Ludwig being a coward fence sitter. When the softest joke makes Hasan angry, he has to make damage control. What was even more cowardly was after the fact, when he made a new video recovering the situation, he tried to blame himself deleting the video on his sponsor not getting good views.
The video was called "Do Streamers Have Hard Jobs?" And the reason I took it down is because we had a great sponsor.
And then the fact that he blatantly lies as if like people don't like are that stupid. Like everybody who saw the video knows.
On it. But the great sponsor wasn't getting great views.
Instead of just admitting the obvious fact that we all saw on stream that he was just trying not to piss off Daddy Hasan.
You should call Hasan and apologize. Why is Hasan mad? What did I do? Because I'm a mogul male?
It would have been so easy to say to your audience, look, this guy's my friend, and I don't want to jeopardize our friendship, nor do I think I can be impartial. People would
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they're almost scared of Hasan Piker, bro. Freaking
still look
weirdos.
at you funny for being friends with Hasan, but it would still eliminate half the problem. Did you guys know Hasan attended a Diddy party?
I walked into this like
He did.
back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. One of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive very young girl.
Nice friends you got there, Ludwig. But of course, he's got to cover every...
Yeah. He also went to Artemis, which is a brothel that was raided and bare minimum at least once was found to have been trafficking minors, underage
keeping
girls.
every friendship intact. Yes. Even that friendship. A quick
This is all
recap
true.
if you don't know, Ludwig's friend Atrioc was caught looking at deepfake porn of female streamers, including Ludwig's girlfriend Cutie Cinderella. It obviously caused a big controversy. I found this situation to be very odd, and I'm not going to be overly critical here because I can understand how weird of a situation this must have been for him. I will point out, however,
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like I get it. I get that you like even like when you're dating somebody, you know, sometimes they're not in the mood. You're gonna have to goon. There's like safe goon choices, you get me? That you're just never like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why somebody you know personally? That like that's where it starts to get like a bit weird. Like, you get what I'm saying? And also, if you got a girl, like, get you a girl that'll goon with you. You feel me? Like, get you a girl that's like, hey, I'm feeling kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, late girl, you need to have like the same drive as me. Like at a certain point. Like, what you mean?
that he did not have to dip his toes and make a video on this situation whatsoever. He could have just been supportive of his girlfriend behind the scenes. Yet he let his audience push him around and force him to make a video talking about it.
I felt pressure to make this video. Some people were mad at me in my DMs and they tweeted at me that I've taken so long to make this video. But I hope you get that I prioritized being a boyfriend to my girlfriend, who's had a very shit past couple of days, over being like mogul male guy. But then when I sat down to think of like, okay, what am I supposed to say here? What is my take?
I can't be the only one who found this video strange. He's very light on Atrioc and instead focuses his attention on blaming men. That's right, it's men at fault for what your friend did.
It didn't feel like there was any other take to have than the one being expressed by all the women online. So rather than tell you a random dude's opinion on all this, I figured I would just show you some of the tweets that I thought were poignant and powerful. Ultimately, it's not really about Atrioc.
So rather than show you a random dude's opinion on this, I'm gonna show you this random dude's opinion on this.
He's just another man partaking in the problem. It's about men feeling entitled to every part of a woman online and the desire to...
I mean, there's the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock extreme, and then there's this extreme where it's like, you're just spineless, bro.
Assume so much that they are willing to rob women of their personhood. It's about the men who will defend him because they see nothing wrong with viewing women as solely vessels for their pleasure.
That's right.
Yeah, women don't have a problem as viewing themselves as things for pleasure too. That's why OnlyFans exists. Like, that's such a stupid freaking like take. What? Who cares? Like, talk about the actual situation.
Another man, Ludwig, took an opportunity to virtue signal after reading off another female streamer's tweet saying that male streamers shouldn't be talking about this because they can't even relate.
None of you should care or listen to what any male streamer's take is on how we feel.
Now, I'm cool with him forgiving his friend, and I think it's cool that he publicly supported his girlfriend. And if that was the plan, he could have just not commented further. Now, to be clear, I think Atrac has overall done everything he could to make the situation right, and it seems like everyone has forgiven each other, and I think that's great. I'm just saying, letting your audience force a response out of you after another female voice told you not to, and then using that opportunity to virtue signal was kinda odd to me and felt kinda cowardly. Another great example is a mogul male Ludwig made last year.
Yeah, as far as the actual guy goes, what is his name, Atriarch? Like he had, I guess he did everything you possibly could, but like, I'm sorry, bro, you got outed as a gooner. That's it. What you mean?
You're on the Twitch adpocalypse. This video
Nothing
got
else
it all.
for it.
Fence-sitting, cowardly behavior, bad journalism, arrogance, hypocrisy, the whole shebang, honestly. Kind of reminds me of a video's namesake, huh? Shh. I love you, Hasan Patcher. For context,
Hasan Piker. I'm telling you, bro, Ludwig really be taking classes straight from Hasan Piker.
last year, the Twitch adpocalypse started after many viewers, and notably Dan Saltman, pushed for Twitch to stop upholding double standards against creators. This was after a bunch of clips of Hasan and his orbiters resurfaced of them saying anti-Semitic remarks disguised as anti-Zionist remarks without punishment. However, Asmongold made a nasty comment against—
Oh, and it was very, very obvious, by the way.
Palestinians, which at least he apologized for, and got a week-long ban. This led to a campaign of viewers led by Dan Saltman to email a bunch of advertisers over Hasan's behavior to pull ads from Twitch, and it worked. Then Hasan blamed Asmongold for the Twitch adpoc.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Asmongold's take was stupid. It was way too generalizing. He basically talked about, like, an entire people as if, like, they all agreed with, like, the sentiment behind, like, you know what I'm saying, like as if they all agreed with the sentiment of like murdering Jews and stuff, so to speak. And it was just wrong. It was a bad take. It was a shit take. But again, he did apologize for it. I still think it's a shit take. I still think it's a bad take. I'm glad to see that he said that, you know, he's learned from it and now no longer has that opinion. But you know, both takes are bad. Both things should have been banned, honestly.
Lives, and Asmongold said it's both of their faults, and in all reality,
like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Asmon should not have been banned. He definitely should have been banned, but so should have Hasan.
Humble, well-informed, dumbass opinion. It's Twitch's fault. On principle, I'm generally against ad boycotts. I can tell you firsthand that shit affects small creators the most. And, as a big fan of the First Amendment, I think Twitch has too many policies that are way too strict on what can and can't be said, that are selectively enforced, leading to these double standard situations. They should either enforce the rules fairly or fucking change them, but they always refuse to do so. I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot to say on Twitch, so shit, maybe a video about it will come one day. And for Ludwig, because of Hasan and orbiters being involved, this is probably a lot to dodge and a pretty scary situation to be in, so maybe he would take the route of just not covering it, but we know that's not gonna happen. So how does Ludwig cover the situation?
That's right, another mogul male.
That's right. Welcome back to another episode of Moron Mail. I'm your host, Logwig. Log because that's what I like to sit on when I'm sitting on the fence, and today
he left to sit on that log.
Today we're gonna have
that
some of the
long,
bravest takes
hard
imaginable. So he
load.
starts the video off with a lie, marketing this video as the definitive video on the subject.
Where we're talking about the Twitch adpocalypse. Why? Because I was talking to my friend Shake about it last night, and I wanted to look up a video to learn more about it, and there was none. So I decided, okay, I will make one.
Which just isn't even true. There were a ton of videos already made on the subject, especially by Chicken Charleston over here. After explaining how ads work on
Hey,
Twitch
is that
for fucking
Turkey
5
Tom?
minutes,
Freaking love Turkey Tom. Go check out his stuff.
he shows his bias immediately by obfuscating the reason people are upset with Twitch. He blames the adpocalypse on the Asmongold ban.
Where did the advertisers go? Do they hate Twitch all of a sudden? Well, the genesis of this, as far as I can tell, is when Asmon got banned off of Twitch.
Yeah, that is incredibly, like completely trying to change the story. It's because he was banned from Twitch, and people were getting pissed off that Hasan Piker was not banned for his comments.
He avoids mentioning Hasan.
Where people are like, okay, you ban Asmon for saying this thing about Palestinian people, but, you know, what about this person?
What about Hasan Piker? Immediately, like, specifically avoids bringing up Hasan Piker because he knows that that'll piss him off.
Person saying this thing about this people.
He tiptoes around Frogan's racial tier list.
And they banned several Arab streamers following a Habibi rating panel that was at TwitchCon, and you can see the sponsors are in the background.
He claims Asmongold blamed himself, which is half
It
true.
wasn't a Habibi rating panel, by the way. It was literally a Palestinian to Jewish tier list, where they had like Ethan Klein at the bottom, and they had Hasan Piker at the top of the Arab to Jew tier list.
Showed half the context.
Hasan is blaming Asmongold for the adpocalypse for teaming up with people who he says, and Asmon is
looking at me and blaming me. I want to say you're welcome.
Taking blame himself and probably talking about DEI again for the 100th time.
Damn, Ludwig.
Wow.
Asmon is
looking at me and blaming me. I want to say you're welcome.
Taking blame himself.
Mizkiff literally starts to blame Hasan Piker. He really started cutting videos to like make a fake narrative. Wow. I mean, I definitely thought you were like scummy. Like I definitely thought you were like spineless, I should say. But this is scummy. Like this is like scum, bro. This is like actual scum, like scum tactics.
Probably talking about DEI again for the 100th time.
Damn, Ludwig, did Hasan write that joke himself?
If I had to guess.
Excellent backpedal. Don't want to start drama, of course. And this fucking boggled me the most, because after the video dropped, he actually cuts apart from his video.
Which, by the way, Asmongold is actually one of the few people that pushes back against the anti-DEI movements.
Which was a clip of Mizkiff saying that Hasan should have been banned. Ayo, you know it's bad when LSF is calling you out too. It's very clear he's trying to do some fucking PR for Hasan. This video runs off cherry-picked clips and a giant avoidance of showing off the clips of Hasan saying insanely controversial things that Dan Saltman used to run this boycott. This video was a terrible attempt to be
literally the entire adpocalypse was made because, like, the entire adpocalypse was effectively in my opinion, it was effectively a result of Hasan Piker going on this insane anti-Semitic, like, campaign, and Dan can't tweet, freaking, basically showing the world, making the website, the Twitch your terrorist, where the majority of the terroristic, like, statements were actually just Hasan Piker statements.
an unbiased look at the adpocalypse while ignoring the facts of the situation and running PR for his shitty friends, who, as we've already shown, don't exactly reciprocate the same energy.
This is a cracker take.
Frogan should have called him that. No, I don't give a shit.
You don't have to loaf me, Hasan. I still loaf you.
Yeah, freaking Ludwig just really likes to chortle Hasan Piker's, like, nutsack. Is it literally just because Hasan Piker likes to fund his girlfriend every week? Or whatever, like, whenever they do their podcast? Is it just because he's funding his girlfriend? Or is it because,
Why don't we read
because he actually, like, likes the guy?
the comments? Ludwig knows exactly why this is happening and who is causing it, but being unable to say why and who for obvious reasons is hilarious. Lud, you're better off not covering a topic if you have to tiptoe around so much to avoid offending friends. Lud kept criticizing Mr. Beast for not speaking out against his friends, other YouTubers for not speaking out, and then drops this shit.
Nice try, Lud.
Now, as we've established, he did actually take some heat for this. So what does Ludwig do in response? Does he acknowledge and remove his shitty content?
No, he doubles down. Does he double down? Because that's what Hasan Piker would do.
And does he make a video correcting the record? Does he attempt to take accountability? Nope, instead he abandons his channel. And then when asked why he stopped uploading, he shits on the drama commentary community, says he's officially quitting the channel, and is done making any more drama content.
Will you post on Mogul Mail again? No, I don't think so. I think the drama landscape has changed quite a bit on YouTube.
Yeah, the drama landscape changed. All of my friends are the ones that are currently being criticized for being, you know, bad terrorist people. So, I gotta stop reporting the news.
Way that I don't like it so much. Because there is sometimes fun drama, but I do think drama frogs have become more powerful. scarier, to be honest.
What a fucking disingenuous coward. And trust me, we're not done talking about Mogul Mail, as, spoiler alert, he hasn't stopped talking about drama. Well, shit, as of editing this video, he returned to the Mogul Mail channel to talk about Jeffrey Epstein. While I haven't watched this video yet, I see—
Yeah, because, see, now he's hoping that people have moved on from the Hasan Piker situation.
with full confidence that there is a non-zero chance that he defends Hasan from being in the Epstein files. Another little funny anecdote that I thought I'd throw in is that he is friends with Pirate Software. Oh, and there was another act of cowardice that we're gonna cover where he throws his friend under the bus and avoids all
Dude, the Pirate Software situation is a whole other freaking reaction we gotta do.
accountability, but we'll cover that when we get to the recent situation.
Stop calling me gay.
Ooh, the hypocrite section! I'm loving this song in the background, by the way.
I swear I love the giant.
You know what? I'm putting myself in Ludwig's shoes right now, and I'm starting to feel bad for him. Ludwig, greatest streamer ever. When you're that big of a fucking coward that you gotta suck off every morsel of clout to keep your events from imploding and to keep your girlfriend's podcasts and award shows intact, that's gotta be hard. I'm hard. And as you could probably imagine, putting yourself in that position sets you up for a lot of hypocrisy. Hold up, chat. Let me up these numbers. I mean, how the fuck can you be morally consistent when your morals gotta change
Up
depending on
those
who
numbers!
you're talking to,
I had to take a deep out. He caught me like right mid-breath.
Of examples of Ludwig being a hypocrite, like his inconsistent drama coverage on Mogul Mail, have already been shown. But that doesn't mean I'm done. Ludwig is very
He went from like...
selective about
I can't disrespect this man. He really went from Corona to Modelo. Like, you know what? He a real one.
what drama he cares about. Like, he'll virtue signal about his friends.
Like, no hate from his choice of beer. Good beers. Good beers.
And whatnot.
I personally like Modelo Negra.
Comes to smaller
So
creators
good. It's basically like the Mexican version of Guinness.
getting fucked over. Not my problem. Even if it's the cardinal sin of YouTube.
I saw the drama yesterday with.
Though if you want the coffee or the more coffee flavored, then definitely go Guinness. There's no replacing Guinness, right? Like that's Guinness is Guinness. Modelo is just like a very, very darker beer.
If you saw that.
So if you like the more beer flavor
That's
and less the coffee flavor, then that's what you go for.
He made a video about Shazam, and then Shazam copyright struck him.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, this is all lame, I don't care.
I mean, it's still fucked up. It's a false copyright strike.
It is.
Yeah, it is, but you see, he doesn't care about other people that are not Hasan Piker, so... Because he doesn't actually genuinely care about these situations he talks about. He only likes to pretend to care about them.
That's some dog shit.
Remember how Ludwig said he was done covering drama? He fucking lied. Yep, here he is covering another drama, which is fuck me. Okay, and I'm never gonna escape this fucking topic. Fuck! Actually, well,
he comes out to defend iDubbbz.
I'm not as depressed as I was when writing that because it got canceled. And there's a lot of funny stuff happening and Issa's crashing out. It's all good, but that's for another video. But anyways, take a wild guess at who Ludwig tried running PR for this time. Any guesses? Yeah, you in the back over there. Muy bien. Let's go. Yes.
Oh my god, it's Jam Haas? I thought it was Jumbas, like the freaking the guy from Stitch.
So when iDubbbz and Anissa left Creator Clash and the new owners leaked that Ian and Anissa were being dishonest about profiting off of the event, naturally, people felt scammed. But fear not, Ludwig is here to save the day. He goes on to misrepresent the actual argument, saying it doesn't matter that the other events failed, and it doesn't matter that they were profiting this time around, because the first one did really good.
So it was a scam?
Yeah, he did a really good. They did good the first time, so it's okay if they tried and failed to scam you the next two times.
I feel like that has to be like the worst faith interpretation. I think if an event is successful and raises $1.3 million for charity on their first go around, their big plan isn't like, oh my god, and this next time we run it, we're gonna make money for ourselves. Now that we've
So because they successfully did a charity the first time, you're saying that there's no way that they are scammers the second or third time around? Except for the fact that we have undeniable proof that they definitely were scamming, because they, we're without telling anybody, we're taking 36% of all the profits, haven't paid their fighters, and also never mentioned, at least not in a what people would say reasonable way, never mentioned the fact that the third event was a for-profit event and that the charity was a completely separate entity and had nothing to do with the fighting event.
3 million for charity. Now we get to make some money of our own. You would just take the 1.3 mil on the first go around. 1.3 mil is a lot of money, bro. That's hella bread. So I feel like you're just not, if you're looking at it in a vacuum, yeah, I think you could call that a scam.
I'm looking at it in a vacuum and I still really don't understand.
But
if you look at the crime by itself and don't like look at the good things this person has done, then yeah, he looks guilty. But you know, Al Capone did a lot of good things for the public when he, you know, before he robbed all those banks and murdered all those people.
You're ignoring the context of the first one that was hella successful.
Nobody's ignoring the context of the first event. I certainly didn't. What you're ignoring is the context of the second event. And while
with the context of the first event, it's still a freaking scam.
this time around, they were profiting off of the event and marketing it as a charity event when none of the event proceeds were going to charity. He then proves over and over that he just does not understand the situation whatsoever in a way that's really fucking frustrating.
I think that shit hella flopped. How did CC2 make no money? Because they had a pay-per-view model and they just didn't.
No, why did it flop? They didn't promote the event, dude. You don't understand the event.
Yeah, I didn't even know Creator Clash 2 existed until Creator Clash 3 failed.
Paid not towards charity until event costs are paid.
And I'm a freaking, what does he call it? A drama frog? And I'm a drama frog.
Yeah, but presumably. Because where else is the money coming from? And I guess, do you guys consider that a scam?
No.
Well, I'm a drama frog. Oh, I like that better because of frog. Because of apricot the frog. Okay. I'm a drama frog.
No, that's not what anyone's talking about. Yeah, dumbass, that's how the first two events were operated, and nobody has a problem with the first one. The problem with the second one is that the costs were going to bullshit, and the problem with the third one is that it wasn't even a fucking charity event as advertised. Now, why is this in the hypocrisy section? Buckle up, because this is fucking... Mwah.
I feel like people get real bad faith or virtue signally when it comes to charity stuff. Yeah, maybe grandstandy. I don't know the exact word. But I feel like when the word charity is hit, people are like... Heavens. And most incredibly successful charities understand that it's a business and
bro, I don't give a damn. Here's the thing. These kids weren't gonna get a dime to begin with, okay? But then you convinced a bunch of people that you were gonna give these kids a bunch of money and basically stole money. In essence, you stole the money from all these hardworking people. And it didn't go to the freaking the actual people who. You get what I'm saying? I want to hear Ludwig start talking the same shiz on VShojo. You get what I'm saying for not paying the charity? By the way, I can't wait to see him talking smack about VShojo for not paying a charity while also defending Ian and Anissa here.
Things need to be able to operate not just one time, but consistently many times.
Buddy, who are you defending? They constantly use charity as a shield to virtue signal. That was one of the biggest critiques of the event. He's just so...
We can just call a spade a spade. These are drama frogs. These are all drama frogs who are very mad at Ian and Anissa.
By the way, again, ad hominem. Freaking love legal mindset. Bro, just ad hominem. I cannot debate what you're saying because it's true, so I'm just gonna call you a drama frog. What is your actual argument to what any of these people are actually saying, Ludwig?
But I think the wind is out of the sails because unless they're lying, they have nothing to do with this. They won't be a part of it. They own none of it. They stand to gain nothing from it. So it's what are we yelling at?
We also have some breaking new additions.
Drama, by the way, is just a new word for news.
To this section. Now that Creator Clash 3 is canceled, he flip-flopped again. Oh, now it's Ian and Anissa's fault. Now it was fucked from the start. It's just pick a goddamn side and stick with it. Also, you gotta love his chat. No wonder he's scared shitless and can't have an actual take of anything.
I think ultimately, the right call that they canceled it. Because if they had gone through with it, I think it would have done so...
Yo, you know what? You're not wrong. I saw this. He legit blames iDubbbz for releasing the freaking video on Ethan Klein. And they freaking destroy him, bro. He is audience captured as all get out.
Bad. Ethan Klein did it? Okay. I'm not trying to be controversial here. But I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up. That was crazy. I think it was
Literally,
not
immediately question mark, okay. Just everybody getting pissed off.
considerate of how many other people would be dragged into the situation who don't give a fuck and just
Stop
wanna-
blaming.
you know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say.
I saw a lot of people praising him for being like, wow, he's actually saying the right thing this time around. Yeah, because it's fucking convenient.
Yeah, the one time that he's able to, like, go against the freaking, the Orbiters is when, like, there's literally no defending them anymore. It's all out in the open.
It's not like some new information was presented over the last month to change his mind, okay? It's because it's convenient.
Will Ludwig continue to be a hypocrite? Will Cameron finish editing this video before he has to move out? Will we ever know how much baby oil is required for a Ludwig event? Stay tuned and find out on this episode of Content Cop Reload.
I kissed 2 girls before, and it felt.
This section was my original reasoning for making this video until shit just continued to pile. I am not the first person and probably won't be the last person to point out how inauthentic and fake Mr. Chameleon Jellyfish's fucking personality feels.
Chameleon Jellyfish? We're just gonna... Bro is an entire zoo at this point.
I need you guys to be introduced to this little game theory I have called streamer hierarchy. It's this hierarchy of different streamer cliques that all kind of just work together. The one I'm focusing on here is what I'll call the LA clique, which has kind of got 2 factions. There's the main bubble where you got fucking Ludwig, Cutie Cinderella, Fuslie, Valkyrie, Doug, etc. These are all the people that are well connected, clean image, go to every event, yada yada. Then you got the outer bubble, Hasan, Pokemon,
yeah, I was about to say, you got some more...
etc., who are either too big or too controversial to be at every event. But they're always welcome whether or not they pass the vibe check because there's so much audience overlap. Mr. Patcher, you're always welcome at my events. Perhaps more Mario Kart? There's Baby Oil.
But you know damn well that the moment these people get called out finally and, like, get their comeuppance, so to speak, to the point where nobody wants to work with them, they're going to drop him immediately. There is absolutely no loyalty in between any of these people.
Now, I got nothing against most of the people I just listed. There's just something very pretentious about the idea of this group. Especially because Ludwig and QT kind of act as the mean girls, or like the gatekeepers of the clique. They run most of the events, they have some control over who's valid and who isn't, which is explored in this video, and they call most of...
I kind of feel like I hate the idea of that, where, like, if you collaborate with somebody else, you can't collaborate with me anymore. Like, that's just a shitty mentality, you know?
The shots. For example, the Streamer Awards, an event made by Ludwig's girlfriend, QT.
Says the guy who has not been collaborating in a minute. I need to start collabing more.
Cinderella. They control who's...
If you a sexy VTuber out there, hit me up for the collab.
Invited, they get the final say on nominees, and hell, if they wanted to, they can AstroTurf the votes. I mean, who won the first Streamer of the Year award?
The winner of the Streamer of the Year award is... Ludwig.
Wait, so he gave himself the award? Wow. Wow. Brother, I'm sorry, no. You know damn well XQC and Sykkuno are bigger than you. What the hell are you talking about? Hell, even Mizkif is a more recognizable name. Definitely controversial, so I don't think he'd get it. Absolutely more controversial, so I don't think he'd get it. But you know damn well XQC and Sykkuno were 100% a shoo-in for this award. Even Miss Kip is looking at him all confused as hell. You really gave yourself the award? Wow, what a loser. Humble XQC though. Shout out to Humble XQC.
You guys would not believe who I had to sleep with to get this.
Must be a coincidence. That's
Was it Hasan Piker?
Cutie Cinderella would never. Maybe Cutie Cinderella had AstroTurfed it, but I know Ludwig would never, because if Ludwig had control over the Streamer Awards, we know who would be winning Streamer of the fucking Year. We know.
You know what? You're right. Maybe it wasn't Ludwig. Maybe it wasn't Ludwig who did it.
Who wins that? Now consider how this click ties into what we've already talked
I
about.
think he's right.
So
I
far
think
relating
Ludwig
to
did not.
It's
Definitely
not that
did
Ludwig
not
cares. I'm not saying that he
rig that
doesn't, but
award.
it's that he needs to care. He needs to have this squeaky clean image. Like, you ever notice how none of these people play PR for Ludwig? They openly talk shit, yet everything's just fine? Now just keep my little game theory in mind because I do expand upon it later, and also let me know your thoughts on it because it might be worthy of its own video in the future. But my point is,
it's kind of like with Cinder, that whole situation with Cinder, where they have to constantly virtue signal to make themselves look like they're the greatest people ever. They're the kindest, nicest, like, people ever. You know what I'm saying?
Ludwig, you're like fucking YouTube's James Corden. Disingenuous and fake, but with a facade of this guy who's all happy-go-lucky that all the little streamer micro-celebrities need to be involved with. Now, maybe none of that matters, and maybe if none of these events were overhyped, boring fucking garbage, I wouldn't care. Even so, that doesn't top our next subject.
So we're doing Burial Cart World. It's an unsponsored event with no prize pool. I'm getting 24 people to compete for Burial Cart World. And actually, chat, right now, let's figure out my list. Mango, of course Mango. He's got to be invited. He has a chance of becoming the 3-time.
Okay, Mango is like an alcoholic.
Wow, so he knew Mango was an alcoholic and like was like, he absolutely has to be there. You fully intended to use his alcoholism for content.
He can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beers. Let's up those numbers!
So throughout this video, I've been using the word boring a lot today.
It's insane. I can't believe that he's able to like he breaks up this whole situation too, after everything.
Describe his mogul mail content. And honestly, any streamer, he's just talking about random shit. It's pretty boring. He doesn't really add anything new to the table because most of the time he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But him not knowing what he's talking about might not be the problem.
You're not wrong. It does definitely feel like he literally only regurgitates other people's opinions, and if he doesn't have, like, if somebody doesn't like tell him how he's supposed to feel, it feels like he doesn't know what to say.
Like he could totally up the ante and do something more funny and creative. I mean, shit, how entertaining are his events?
PB! Guys, Mango just blew a .25!
Not good.
I see, so the only real wow factor of these events has just been alcohol. How about he just gets fucking shit-faced drunk?
Sponsored by Red Bull!
Welcome back to Moron Mail. We have some crazy news today. We're upping the numbers today. Hello everyone, welcome back
Ouija time!
Today we're going to be talking about some crazy news. Anissa Jamal got all her tattoos removed, and I think this is crazy. Why did she do it? We think it's because of the patriarchy and, you know, all the pressure that mean iDubbbz puts on her.
It's probably the patriarchy.
I think it's really fucked up, and I think we should look into that. But who am I to say? Actually,
Bro, she is absolutely gonna leave iDubbbz. I'm calling it, bro. She is gonna divorce him, and iDubbbz is gonna be like, he's not even gonna have his own last name anymore, bro.
I think iDubbbz is a good guy, and I think we should forgive him. I think what's actually going on is it's Asmongold's fault. Potentially Tectone was involved. That's my take on the situation. But Asmongold just admitted to saying slurs. I won't make a stance on it. I'm not kidding. Look at the clip. He says on stream right here that he likes to say slurs off camera. And I don't really have an opinion on this, but I just thought it was important to let you know that he has said slurs before. Hasan would never. This has been Moron Mail.
Not my favorite boy.
This has been Moron Mail. I'm gonna go kiss Hasan Piker on the mouth.
Are hurting my feelings. Please stop calling me gay.
Let's up those numbers!
Ow!
Our test results have come in, and it seems that you failed. What the fuck, Ludwig?
Oh, damn.
Who's gonna run cover for us now? So I had to make a lot of changes to my loose little script while researching for this video. Things kept happening over the past month. Now, we've already established that Ludwig likes hosting these gay little YouTuber events. He recently held one for Mario Kart, but drunk, and he called it Burial Kart, which ended in such disaster, it added to the budget of this video. I would have just
It added to the budget?
top outfit without consuming a lot of alcohol. But here I am. Now, why did this event end in...
Damn, I didn't even think about that. Bro had to like go and buy the Corona. That's probably why he had Coronas in one and Modelos in the other.
Well, Ludwig decided
If
to
you think
invite
about
his
it.
alcoholic friend Mango to the event.
Is like an alcoholic. Mango can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beers.
Sounds like a fucking horrible idea. Did he at least...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My doctor told me that this new medication was gonna give me like a dry cough, and I'm like, how the hell is a pill gonna give me dry cough? That's stupid.
try to keep him under control?
We gotta do PB! Guys, Mango just blew a .25!
No, he actively encouraged arguably deadly amounts of alcohol.
Mango just blew a .32!
After getting seriously drunk, Mango started doing some not so good things. He violated a Toad plushie, and he made a lot of the female streamers uncomfortable.
Yeah, he kept humping. Poor extra Emily. I know we talk a lot of smack, right? Because frankly, she's broken a lot of laws and done a lot of dumb things. But she don't deserve to get dry humped like that, like at a drunken Mario Kart party. Like, girl, why do you even go to these stupid Ludwig parties anymore if he's not even gonna like look out for you? I'm not gonna lie, it's situations like this that make me regret being a VTuber sometimes, because I kind of want to like start throwing my own events where they're a little bit maybe safer, you know what I'm saying? But like it's like it would be difficult, right? Like I wouldn't record anything because I'm gonna keep my face hidden. So it wouldn't be for content. But at the very least, you know, we would be a little bit more considerate for you not getting humped by a drunken alcoholic.
Oh.
Who the host actively encouraged to be put into this position. And then you got people here just watching it, and instead of doing anything, just freaking put the microphone closer.
Was any action taken during the event to stop this?
No.
No. Now, obviously,
none whatsoever.
Mango
It was
fucked
actually
up.
encouraged
No
to do
denying.
more.
He's taking accountability and he's being punished. I'm not going to tear him apart here, but he absolutely fucked up.
Yeah, no, he did terrible, but he took accountability. He kind of the way that he took accountability for the situation is kind of a W move. The which cannot be said for Ludwig.
However, let's not act like it wasn't extremely irresponsible to invite a known alcoholic to your event. Ludwig absolutely has some responsibility in this. He was encouraging and shouting to the rooftops how dope it is that Mango is this fucking drunk.
Everybody! Mango just blew a .32!
Listen, I know I love my Reject Humanity Return to Monkey, but I kind of want to change it so that every time I get a new subscriber, it says, let's up those numbers!
Was telling people how great of an alcoholic Mango is.
Okay, Mango is like an alcoholic. Mango can drink 30 beers and act the same he does off no beers.
I'm sorry, but hold up. Is that pirate software as this camera guy?
There's no way, right?
He had 7 beers already today.
If you ask him how many beers he's had lifetime...
Look at a reaction, by the way. The normal people here just, like, sipping freaking beer. Like, I thought we were here for content, bro. Like, you sure he should, like, be
it's probably
that freaking hammered?
He ignored people saying what he was doing was a bad idea.
Exactly.
He's a two-time champion. He's never lost.
I want to know where's this footage, by the way.
He ignored people saying what he was doing was a bad idea.
Can someone tell me where's this footage right here with this audio?
He's a two-time champion. He's never lost.
To be clear, that is dangerous. That's not good. That's not good. That's dangerous. Let's up those numbers!
And he still never stopped Mango after shit hit the fan.
What are you pulling her hair? Don't beat her ass up,
Like, finally he does one thing to stop it.
Thank you, Lud. That was so fun. Thank you for having me.
Hey.
And then just lets it keep happening.
I did ask.
What's your final placing?
I got second in the worst cup, right?
That Borderlands sponsor actually good?
What?
Was that Borderlands sponsor?
Oh, for crying out loud. And it's kind of like, at least, like, if it's me, I'm sort of like putting myself in Ludwig's shoes here. We know Mango is married. This is a pretty cute girl. Mango's wife might get jealous. He might get himself into trouble. forget the humping and everything else. Like, you kind of want to like help your boy out and like stop him from getting in trouble at home too. You get me? Like that's my first thought that came to me was just like, bro, that's and like, what's his wife gonna say if she sees this?
It was fun. I was loving it. I love Borderlands 4. But this was the best day ever.
I hate Borderlands 3. I'm really hoping Borderlands 4 comes out good. Like, really hoping, but I just don't have the hopes for it, you get me? I'm really hoping it is, though. Please prove me wrong.
Oh, great. Voluminous.
She only watched that shit once a month.
Yes, I am.
Turns out we're staying here.
Now, Ludwig did initially make a response, and honestly...
Bro, that's a death sentence. That's a nightmare sentence. Yo, Emily, we're staying here. Emily's like, damn it, not what do you mean we're staying here?
Isn't all that bad.
You didn't see me just getting smacked around by Mango?
It probably could have been left at that.
There's a bunch of clips yesterday of Mango going around humping people. And I know this because I saw them all this morning. And I also, I think, was getting humped a lot myself. Now, I'm going to say, I don't mind when Mango humps me because I know Mango. It was super weird if you...
I don't mind when Mango humps people because it's Mango. So that's why you didn't stop him. Got it. Understood.
Watched any of the clips. When he was humping people he doesn't know very well. And yeah, I feel like menace is like a cutesy term that we use with Mango. And it's like, nah, that's just harassment, bro. You can't be cutesy about it. My main goal at any event is that the people who are participating have a good time. And I dropped the ball yet.
Yeah, that's why you freaking made sure he got as absolutely hammered as possible. Just raise up those numbers, baby.
I mean, to be real, I dropped the ball. Because not only did people not have a good time, some people had like an explicitly bad time. Like they were uncomfortable, wanted to leave early, needed to leave early. And that's like ultimately my fault, right? That's on me. That's my event. That's my job to do that. So I feel really bad about that. And, I reached out to anyone who I felt might have felt uncomfortable and talked to them. But also, and I already told Mango this, I'm no longer...
And now here's where it is. See, he created the illusion, and at first I was like, okay, so he's actually gonna take credit, like take responsibility for this. And then suddenly he sees a bus coming down the street, and Mango's looking ready to be kicked in front of it.
Go to Mogul Moo's event because it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like the whole point of an event is like it's a fun thing to do, have a good ass time, and if somebody appearing jeopardizes somebody else having a good time, that just can't be a thing.
The only real problem with this response is that he takes no accountability for the fact that he was
Yeah, absolutely, completely, and kind of deserved to a certain degree. Absolutely deserves responsibility for his own actions. 110%. That was disgusting behavior. But the fact that he just so quickly, so instantaneously, so easily just throws this fool under the bus, just like says like, you're banned, never coming to an event again. No, what a disgusting guy, right?
Encouraging his alcoholism. And the fact that, like, this guy was a known alcoholic. Like, he just actively encouraged it, didn't really acknowledge it, but he did, like, competently respond and say that he felt bad at first. Then the double downs happen. Then he doesn't shut the fuck up.
You killed Mango? Not even a little bit. I don't know if you're memeing or genuine. I feel zero guilt. I don't feel guilty at all. I think this is his own actions because he's his own...
Yeah, we know you don't feel guilty because you're a freaking douche, outright.
Adult man.
And there's the fucking problem. I feel no guilt.
It's one thing to be like, Mango was an idiot for like, that was like absolutely, it was incredibly disgusting, Mango's actions, right? But like, to not be like, it was incredibly irresponsible of me to be putting everybody in that situation, but at the same time, you can't really hold me accountable for someone else's actions at that point.
This is not my fault. I beg your pardon? You shouldn't have invited him to the event. And yeah, the onus is on him to drink responsibly, of course. But he's not gonna do that. That's like putting Casey trying to ton of weed and saying, no. That's like putting train wrecks in a casino and saying, no.
You gotta set, you only have $20 to gamble.
Gamble responsibly. I know you will. He's not going to. And you going, let's up those numbers when he's already at an extreme dangerous level. You point out how dangerous.
That's like putting me in front of some gooding material and expecting me not to goon.
It is. You feel zero guilt, buddy? Yeah, fuck you.
This might be the best thing for him. Yeah, and like, I see what you're saying. Because of his short-term failures, he might long-term become a better person. Had this gone unchecked longer, it could have...
Oh, this is a good thing. It's a good thing that Ludwig is canceling him.
You know, hurt him or his family in possibly a more drastic way.
Speaking of his family, his wife was super pissed off at Ludwig.
Oh, okay, I got it. You're the good guy. What a great way to turn that around, huh? Thank you for inviting him to the event. That's what we should be thanking you. Because otherwise he wouldn't have turned his life around, right?
Saw this tweet today. Are you not talking about the mango thing? Before having to address what happened at your event is pointless to the fact that it happened live while you and your crew and other friends either sat there and watched it happen and egged it on. You actively let him sexually harass multiple women on your show.
Now, how is he going to follow up with this criticism? Because honestly, it's fair and it's true.
Kind of disheartening to see a tweet like this get 9K likes. It's kind of sad.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Moron Mail. I have some
Sad to see that people agree with the truth
disheartening news.
and are not falling for my BS.
I'm facing the consequences of my actions, but I can't make a stance on it personally. You know, there's this side where it's like, oh, you can clearly see me cheer him on, and then there's this other side, well, he kind of did it. So it's up in the air at this point.
There's literally a clip of me seeing it happen in probably the most minor form that there is a clip, like Mango touching somebody's hair, and I did stop it.
Then at that point, you should have shut it down.
Yeah, and then you immediately allowed it to keep happening like 3 or 4 more times in the same exact clip if you just let it keep playing.
Why don't you take him aside and say, hey buddy, I think I made a mistake. I think we let you go a little too far. I think you're done for the night. Let him rest, get him an Uber home. I don't know.
Exactly.
Why don't you start to think about that if he's getting...
No, for sure. I've absolutely had a very valid, very cool friend who one time straight up had like basically went and like sat like laid me down at a couch and was like, hey brother, I'll keep an eye on you. I'll be back in like an hour to just check up on you. I'm gonna bring you a water bottle. But like you're done. You're done for the night, brother. Like you're done. Like you're not even talking straight. You get me? Like you can't even form a sentence anymore. You're done. Lay down. I'll be back in like an hour to check up on you. And I was like, what? No, I'm good. It's like, no, shut up. Sit down. You're done. Turn on the TV or go the hell to sleep. Whatever the hell you do, don't leave this room. You're done. And valid. I freaking about 2 hours later, I was feeling a lot better. I freaking took a nap. And I was able to like stop drinking for the rest of the night and actually got home nice, safe and sound, easy. Still was pretty well intoxicated. Had one of the worst freaking freaking hangovers of my life afterwards.
Touchy with other people, specifically another woman.
I see you getting a lot of heat on Twitter. Yeah, but it's all noise. It's all fake noise.
It's all noise. If it's valid criticism, it's noise.
It's fake noise, guy. Let's up those numbers! It's fake noise. Didn't happen. No one saw me encouraging this shit. Let's up those numbers! There was no encouragement.
Again, it's a real Hasan Piker move where you just sort of deny the truth.
There was actually no sexual harassment.
And just lie. Make stuff up.
Those numbers!
Because what I've also realized is people who hate also don't care.
True, you're right. Most people critique.
I was about to say, the only thing that's missing is the ad hominem.
Care about Mango. They care that you don't care about Mango. If you cared about Mango, you wouldn't have put him in an environment to abuse alcohol and further his alcoholism and fuck up in the way he did. And you wouldn't just be like putting all blame on him and taking zero accountability after.
No, he's valid. I don't give two shits about Mango. I just like shitting on Ludwig for being a trash person and like being fake. Because I was a super fan of Ludwig. I was a big fan of Ludwig. And now that I'm seeing how much of a garbage human being he actually is, it's kind of like, oh hell no, bro. Like what the fuck? Like what? Like why you so garbage? And why you maliciously garbage? It's like not even like, oh, he accidentally did like one trash thing. It's kind of like when like I used to watch PewDiePie too with Stefano, and it's like when he like dropped the N-word, the nuclear. It was like, what the hell, bro? Like, I was so pissed. I was like, that's garbage. But bro, took responsibility. Was like, alright, bad take, my bad. Is what it is. I'm freaking Swedish. I'm stupid. I didn't know it was like that. And then he never did it again. Valid. He didn't go behind the scenes and like keep dropping it or like, was being a douchebag nonstop and kept like doing all these horrible things like seemingly you do.
after the fact. Be an actual friend. You look like a piece of shit. It's not anybody else's job to care about your friend other than you. He refuses to shut the fuck up about the situation after his first response.
To be fair, though, I kind of didn't really watch any more PewDiePie after that. At that point, I kind of just got stuck on Markiplier with FNAF.
And continues to just dodge all accountability every time he addresses it. Meanwhile,
and the
everyone
Game
on the
Grumble
fucking internet, other than his little gooner friends,
Liquid
are
Game
giving him
Grumps.
shit for it.
And I like to believe that in 3 years, Mango's character and Mango's behavior will actually fill the shoes of the GOAT that we thought he was.
Whoa! You were just hyping up his character, now you're talking shit about your friend. What the fuck? And again, you act like you...
Bro, this entire group of friends will switch up on you so incredibly quickly, won't they?
Zero culpability here. And here's his like fucking third or fourth response. And he immediately starts it off terribly saying,
chat, there are going to be a lot more drama heads today, okay? I won't lie about it. It is what it is.
Guys, there's going to be a lot of drama today. Chat, please forgive all the drama heads in chat that are going to bother us and fuck us over today. Shut the fuck up.
Talked to Mango, he reached out, we talked a bit. And I have some thoughts and opinions that I thought about speaking, but he asked of me to not speak on it.
What are the odds of that being true?
Guys, Mango told me not to take responsibility for my actions.
My friend told me no to hold myself accountable. Mango's probably talking to you, but I highly doubt he told you not to cover what the fuck you did.
There's a perception
Yeah,
of...
I'm gonna be real with you. Just judging based off of what his wife said about you, I just don't believe it.
Mango that people have in their mind, but they don't actually care about him. I don't think they'll be in his stream when he's back to streaming in a month or whenever it is.
It's not our job to care about your friend. It's your job as this dude's friend to care about your friend. Dude, I'm a fucking 21-year-old retard, and I could even tell you what you did there was stupid.
He was messaging me. He was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mango's behalf.
Let me throw out a controversial name so they can go shit on him instead of me. Oh, I'm gonna name drop Tectone. This guy doesn't care about my friend. Shut the fuck up. That's not what's happening. You know that's not what's happening. We're critiquing you for not caring about your friend. The dude who just said...
I swear, Tectone is slowly turning into like Ludwig's version of like Destiny or well, now it's Asmongold for Hasan. Tectone is to Ludwig what Hasan Asmongold is to Hasan.
Tectone GOAT got banned. What the fuck?
I think a lot of people want me to take accountability. I think I said my piece on it. I don't understand necessarily why Twitch banned Mango and not me. I don't even know if I necessarily agree with it. I think it'd be fine if Twitch banned me. But I'm not Twitch. I'm not going to personally ban myself. I don't think it's my responsibility.
I'm not going to take accountability. You make these small allusions to like...
People should hold me accountable, but I'm not going to do it. It's not my job to hold myself accountable.
Try to hopefully like trickle off some of the hate by saying like, oh, you know, why doesn't Twitch ban me too? I don't mind. I'm not going to ban myself though. You have yet to take accountability. You said you don't regret what you did. And then you put a little sliver out there. You put a little noodle there. We don't want the noodle. We want the pasta.
And I actually genuinely have no ill will towards any drama channel who makes videos. Like, I think it is a hustle.
Again, drama chat. The moment he stops doing mogul mail, it's drama channels. It's not news channels. It's not commentary channels. It's drama channels now.
A career that they have made. They speak on any drama for 20 minutes and they move on. I think the actual care about the things they talk about factor is very small.
What is this safe, edgy, oh, we're gonna shit on these people by saying, oh, but we respect the hustle. Shut the fuck up.
When I'm in bed, I watch 3 things, okay? I watch Northern Lion streams. I watch...
Shut up. You know damn well you go to Hasan Piker streams all night long.
One Piece, the anime...
And I watch Hasan Piker.
That's pretty much it. And I thought about, like, maybe I should make a mogul mail and address it all and talk about it. And then I was like, well, who am I doing this for?
Oh my god, he has a rational thought about his dead channel. Maybe I should return to mogul mail and take accountability and be fair in a drama. Nah! Why be accountable?
I see a lot of people online defending me. I'm getting hella shit online, but I think that's chill. Like, you know, that's ultimately
I think that's chill.
The right of people on the internet.
It's totally your right to shit on me, especially because it's valid. And, you know, I definitely did that shit. shit, but
regardless whether it's based in truth or not.
What is anybody criticizing you lying about? You encouraged your alcoholic friend to drink more. Where's the lie? I love you, Hasan picture.
Which is about as good.
Stop with the baby oil already! How much baby oil did you have on the ground by the time you finished recording this freaking
I
video?
don't actually really understand how I could handle it better.
Oh my god. So there you go. He's quintupled down on the lack of accountability. He doesn't think he's done anything wrong. He won't face the criticism head on. He won't address it until he eventually does. But we'll get to that in a second because I got some more criticism to hurl his way. So while defending himself against all of the shit he's gotten through this Mango drama, he brings up the fact that, well, we brought Mango to these events in the past and nothing happened. He didn't do any shit.
I just wish he would say he shouldn't have had Mango at the event. I think we should have cut off Mango way earlier, but I don't know. I had him at 2 other Burial Card events and there's no problem.
Which, by the way,
it really took him that long to figure that out. It really took him that long to finally come out and say it. Damn, bro, you suck.
Fucking excuse. It's like walking on like the last thread of a tightrope until it eventually breaks. You know the potential consequences. And the reason I know that you know is because your girlfriend, at an event that you helped operate, the Streamer Awards, invited her good alcoholic friend Just a Minx to an event where there was a lot of alcohol present. And what happened? Shit hit the fan. And I won't need to get into it, but it's like, oh, that sounds a little familiar, huh? So this isn't the first time something like this has happened in his life. The big part of accountability is learning from your mistakes. Maybe 2 times is a coincidence. Maybe we'll be back here talking about it another day when it becomes a pattern of behavior. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I heard about this shit. I'm like, again? They are different situations, granted, but there's a lot of relatability. What happened to Minx after the fact? Well, not saying that she's...
Is Minx the same chick that said that she lived with Tectone, even though Tectone has literally had a roommate his whole life and didn't freaking live with her?
Not accountable for her actions, but she's blackballed. She failed the purity test of the streamer hierarchy by drinking at an event where she was told not to drink, but alcohol was easily accessible for her. These excuses are bad, and what's really interesting is while all this shit's going on, while people are holding you to account, you take easy shots at people that your chat already loves to hate. For example, you throw a random stray shot at Asmongold while you're getting shit.
Wait, hold up. Black female protagonists? Let's check Asmon's chat real quick. Halo D.
Yo, for real, what is this?
DEI. DEI trailer. Oh, it's a DEI game. If you didn't notice, that woman, you heard me say woman, was black. So that is woke and not a game I'll play.
So you trying to make me look bad because of my chat, but you don't want to look bad because of your friend that you told to drink alcohol?
As if, by the way, as if his chat is somehow Asmongold's opinion.
At your party for drinking alcohol that sexually harassed your coworkers? You trying to put me on blast and make me look bad because some people in my chat said some dumbass bullshit. But here you are, and that's your friend. You invited that guy.
Let me get some sympathy back and deviate drama away from me by shitting on Asmongold. Let me shit on Tectone.
It's like a Tectone video. I can die never watching one.
Shit, I wonder why he'd never watch Dr. Eggman.
Do you know who would disagree?
Dr. Eggman!
That you are not responsible for someone else's actions.
Aw, damn, I feel bad now. Tectone really catching strays left and right. I literally, my freaking, going live, post today was this. This was frick, hold up. Oh, what the frick? This was literally my going live picture. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Listen, he's the one. Somebody showed a picture of him with the eggs, the little pink eggs, the first evolution. So I just thought it was a reference to that. I thought it would be funny.
Ludwig himself. And this is why we're talking about this here today.
Let me shit on Tectone and make people pissed at him for some shit his dad did. And you know why you're doing it. It's another fucking attempt to hide from taking accountability.
Dr. Eggman, you know damn well at some point in the future I'm gonna put his face on an Eggman picture.
everything. Well, you guys are saying this, but this person's a piece of shit. This person's a piece of shit. You know what that makes you look like? An even bigger piece of shit. Now, recently he did decide to take a little bit of accountability, and people are giving him credit for it. So let's see what he says.
Yeah, it only took him the 5th or 6th time the conversation was brought up in a serious case for him to finally take some accountability.
Honestly think the biggest mistake I made is I said, if someone asked me if I feel guilty and I said no. And I think that was my biggest mistake, was saying that. And I do regret.
That was your biggest mistake? That was the least of your problems, bro. That was the least of your stupid mistakes, but sure.
Saying that. And I was thinking, do I feel guilty about banning? But I feel guilty about the situation happening. I think that was honestly like my biggest fuck up.
This is your biggest mistake in this situation? Saying you didn't feel guilty for, let's up those numbers! That was your biggest mistake, not going, let's up those numbers! You don't think that was a mistake? But your biggest mistake was, I don't feel guilty about it. Your biggest mistake wasn't inviting an alcoholic to your event. Your biggest mistake wasn't encouraging the alcoholic to drink deadly amounts of alcohol at your event.
You know what I don't understand is that there's so many people, shout out to all of my potheads in the chat, there's so many people that talk so bad about the Mary Jane, the marijuanas, but then you have situations like this with alcohol. And it's just like, I just feel like, what would have been better? This, or a bunch of people too lazy to get out of their chair with the munchies, like really freaking hungry for some of the party snacks. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Which resulted in crazy situations to happen to the female guests. Your biggest mistake wasn't throwing all the onus on this guy when you're the one who invited him and encouraged him to abuse alcohol. But no, rather, your biggest mistake was saying that you feel zero guilt. And why was it your biggest mistake? Optics. That's why. This isn't guilt. This is optics. I think other creators would like for you to at least address this and apologize for it and set a precedent so this doesn't happen again. Maybe, but, oh no, I'm thinking rationally. My problem with most of these responses is that they're not responses. He barely addresses it, then he moves on and talks about himself. Each one of the—
I'm sure he's about to say this, but yeah, it feels so disingenuous. It feels so fake. It feels like he's just trying to save his own ass. And he doesn't actually care about the guy or care about, like, genuinely being, like, apologetic towards anybody involved whatsoever. I would be surprised if Extra Emily, Amaru, any of these freaking people that actually went to this event, I would be surprised if any of them actually want to, like, continue to go to these freaking Burial Card things, honestly.
These little sections.
Well, specifically the ladies that were getting sexually harassed.
He barely addresses it, talks about himself, and calls that a response. My big problem with this one in particular is that he didn't take any accountability. He just admitted to feeling some guilt.
He like quadrupled down. What did he say? Hold on, what was that text?
What the fuck? And calls that a response. My big problem with this one in particular is that he didn't take any accountability.
He did later say in the same stream he regretted encouraging Mango, but also didn't accept responsibility for what that caused. So stupid.
Admitted to feeling
I take responsibility, but also don't take responsibility
good boy points. What the fuck?
for the consequences of said action.
He seems so pure now that we've held him up to his own standards. But at least his drama coverage on himself is about the same as his drama coverage on Hasan. Oh yes, good boy Hasan Patcher.
Stop! What the hell? Ew!
To wrap this segment up, how can you become more
Oh nah, that's dedication to the bit!
Pure, Ludwig? Well, no amount of baby oil is gonna make you pure. I would strip yourself of the Hasans of the world. You don't have to suck up to these people, dude. Make more entertaining content, work on that, continue your little gaming shits, stop throwing shots at random people, take accountability when you fuck up. When you want to talk about something, fucking find the balls to take a stance on something, and don't suck up to people just because they're your friends when they treat you like shit or throw you to the fucking wolves when you have a fair take on something that doesn't fit their narrative. It makes you look like a coward, spineless, pathetic loser. Right now you're getting a lot of shit from Hasan's community for saying the truth.
You know what? Well said. I can't even say it better myself.
About Creator Clash. That's gonna happen. So don't suck up to those people just like you're not sucking up the people criticizing you about the mango situation. Have some
Yeah, eventually, like, you have to understand something about these people. Eventually, you're gonna say the wrong thing, and they're gonna hate you for it, and they're gonna try to like dox you. They're gonna try to like send a hate brigade. They're gonna do all kinds of shiz. Like just never try to appease these people. Like they're stupid to
have
begin
some
with.
morals. Stop fucking virtue signaling. No one
Think for
gives a
yourself.
shit. And
Think
just
like a
run off your
judge.
personality. You're doing too much, man. Except with your mogul mails. Like, those are so fucking boring, dude. Come on.
I'll be honest with you. Do more mogul mails. Do less Mario Kart parties. Right? How about that?
Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Moron Mail. Today I'm gonna teach you guys how to get ready for one of my streamer parties if you ever choose to
Ooh, okay. Let's see if we're prepared for a Luddy party.
show up. But there's a one condition. Only if my butt pal over here, Hasan, is coming with. So you gotta make
Ugh, your buddy has to come along? Alright. Get it? Come along.
sure that you get ready properly. To demonstrate, first, I'm going to show how Hasan gets ready properly.
To get Hasan ready for his Luddy party,
Along your back! Alright.
you first have to drench him in baby.
Stop. What is this on now? Was that on your chair?
Now that he's ready to party, and now that I've demonstrated what you properly need.
Can I add, is that like, is lubricant? I guess it's baby oil, but like like I don't know. I just ill. It's like I get that you use it for actual children. You know what I'm saying? Actual babies, like how it's supposed to be used. But I guess now with the whole P Diddy situation, it's just become a disgusting thing now, and I can't see
For
myself.
me to get ready to party. To get ready for a Luddy party, what you need to do is oil up, and essentially that consists of just, you know.
Why? Stop! No! Oh, this
Now that
guy!
we're all ready and oiled up, we can start the party.
Ugh!
Drink as copious amounts of alcohol so we can up those numbers.
I at this point, I think he's drinking the alcohol just to not feel icky. Nah, son, this guy is dedicated. He really said, "I am the new iDubbbz." He really dedicated. He said, "I am the new content cop. This is mine now."
Yeah, we're good to go. All right, see you at the party. And
Bro's got nice teeth. All my teeth are screwed. Like all of them have like the silver thing. Like literally all of them. All the ones that can.
conclusion, Jellyfish.
Oh, and I freaking ripped a tooth out during one of my seizures. I'm missing a freaking tooth right now. But they said it's cool because one of my wisdom teeth is gonna like be able to be pushed out and replace it. Sorry, I know it's like a wild thing to say at the end there, but the guy has nice teeth. Okay, is what I'm saying.
Really cool sea creatures.
Take care of them.
And they're not really good content.
I ruined all. By the time I was in by the time I finished high school, all my teeth were already wrecked. Like there was no stuff.
You don't have to live by your friends, but you probably shouldn't backstab them. That will pretty much do it for today's content, cop.
Let's up those numbers!
Yeah. Peace.
Absolutely yes, please go subscribe to CameronF305. Drop him a like. Go drop a comment. That was freaking phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link on the Discord. If you are watching on the VOD, it'll be in the description down below. Please go show some support. Go drop him a like. Go drop him a sub. Drop him a comment too, so the algorithm knows that you like his stuff. Phenomenal. Does he have other stuff that we can react to as well? I would love to. I think he. Let me see. That's the first one I've ever seen. Oh, did he actually cover the Stop Killing Games thing? Oh, but it's not a content cop. A content deputy. He did one on iDubbbz! We can check out the one on iDubbbz! Okay, I'll save this to the watch later. Well, now we're gonna do it in order. Save to watch later. Oh, dude, Yandere Simulator. I freaking love Yandere Simulator. Should I go back and play that? I know that the creator got like hella freaking like canceled because he did some like really bad shiz. Apparently, okay, I'm down. I'm so down to watch the content, the iDubbbz one, and then the content deputy. We're gonna do that, and then we'll check out the stop. I've been meaning to cover the Stop Killing Games situation, and specifically the pirate software situation, but because it's still actively going on, I'm kind of curious to see if he's gonna do a content cop on pirate software. Because trust me when I say there's definitely enough content there. please make some kind of an announcement, Cameron, if you are, because then I can just like react to. I'll react to both. Why not, bro? I apologize. I'm gonna farm the hell out of you. I'm gonna react to this, and then this. I don't know what this is. Innuendo Studios. I might watch that on my own time, honestly. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!